Trying to trade with only your active trade software open is like trying to win a boxing match with both arms tied behind your back. You just don't have enough information to get the larger picture about what's going on and why stocks are moving the way they are. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 websites that I use every day while I'm trading and that I do not pay a single penny for. You all like the video, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and we'll jump right into the content. Website number 1 is my macro news calendar. It is from tradingeconomics.com, and all of these websites that I mentioned in today's video will be linked in the description down below, so check that out. But this is going to give you every single macroeconomic event that is scheduled to happen for each day, and the ones that are expected to move the market are highlighted in red. So this morning at 8:30, we got core PCE prices, personal income, and personal spending. I knew that was coming before the news dropped. I know that next week is a FOMC interest rate decision day here. Next Wednesday, November 1st at 2 p.m. is a federal interest rate decision. You can scroll down this page, look at this calendar, and see what macro events are upcoming. 1, so you either can trade them, or 2, so you can get the hell out of your trades before they happen. I get asked very often, Trey, why did SPY just make a 0.5% move in 2 minutes? Well, it's because news was coming out. You need to know when this news is coming out. This is an extremely important website that you should have bookmarked. And I should say now, while saying this, I am not affiliated with any website I'm going to talk about today. This is no sponsors. I'm not getting any kickback, anything like that. I'm just trying to give you what I use. So shout out Trading Economics, but definitely make sure you bookmark their macro calendar here so you know when market affecting news is upcoming. Website number 2 is extremely underutilized, especially in today's market condition. We are in a Fed-induced bear market right now because interest rates are going through the roof. If you didn't already know, there is a futures market for the Fed interest rate. You can trade what you believe the interest rate's going to do. The market prices that in, and what this website shows is what the market is pricing in for the next federal interest rate. So actually, as I just mentioned on the last website, we have a Fed interest rate meeting coming up November 1st. At the time of this video, that's in 4 days. Current rate is 525 to 550. There's a 99.5% chance that we are going to remain at that rate and a very small chance that there is going to be a cut. Essentially, this means now we already know pretty much certainly that at the meeting in a few days, the Fed isn't going to raise the interest rate. This website is giving you a look into the future so that you can predict how the market's going to react when this news drops, right? You are getting ahead of everybody that doesn't know about this, which I would argue is most retail traders. Also, if you click on this probabilities tab here, it shows you forward looking. So you can see the current futures market. And remember, these are real numbers. This isn't something that this website is making up. They're just pulling from the futures that are really traded by real people and showing you the percentages that are being priced in by the market. It is showing currently a pause all the way through May of 2024 and then begin cutting in June. I've been watching this at least weekly for months and months now, probably over a year actually, because it's important to know when the market is predicting that the interest rates are going to begin cutting. And it's important to watch this either slide or move up. Just 3, 4, 5 months ago, we were projected to begin cutting in January. I have watched that slide and slide and slide all the way down to June. And as I have watched that slide down, I have gotten more bearish on the market. I use this free website in order to very largely help determine my bias in the market. And it's so important to be able to do that. And it's so useful to have a website like this that is able to help you paint that picture, able to help you use real statistical reasoning to have biases against the market, real macroeconomic reasonings for you to determine whether you think the market is going to go up or down. So once again, this link will be in the description down below. I'm going to do websites 3 and 4 sort of in tandem here because they are very related to one another. But website number 3 is YouTube. And I don't mean YouTube just as in watching stock market related content. You guys are here watching this video right now, so obviously you already know about this. But I mean utilizing YouTube in order to watch free scanners. There are plenty of people out there that are streaming for free their stock scanners. I actually use this scanner every single day. This will be the one that I link in the description down below, but there's hundreds that you can choose from, and it's a way that you can utilize a scanner that these people are paying hundreds of dollars a month for free, right? You find the one that's best set up for your trade style, that you like the best, that you believe is perceiving you the right kind of information, and then you get to use whatever scanner they're using, but you get to use it for free in just about real time. This scanner is normally roughly 2 seconds behind the real time, but for me, for not having to pay a couple $100s a month to use it, and the way I trade, I'm not much of a micro scalper, in out bang bang too much anyway, this works just fine for me. So that's website number 3. And website number 4 is very related along the same lines like I mentioned. It's Twitch. And specifically, it's the stocks and bonds category of Twitch. There are hundreds of thousands of people that are trying to learn how to day trade. And thousands of those people are spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month to join live trade rooms. I believe that it is very unknown that these free trading rooms exist over on Twitch. There's plenty of streamers here. I will admit at this point, I do stream on Twitch. I'm going to link myself in the description down below if you want to check me out. Fine. But there's also plenty of other streamers that you can come into, and you're going to be able to watch them trade live for free. And you also get a community, right? Trading Fraternity, shout out, right now has 236 viewers. That's a community of traders immediately that you can not only watch the streamer trade, but you can talk about stocks with, and it's all free. Twitch is obviously completely free. You have the opportunity to subscribe, the opportunity to do this, that, and the other, but you don't have to. Stop spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on trade rooms when there's multiple free existing ones out there on the internet for you. The 5th and final website I'm going to cover in today's video is marketchameleon.com, and there is a ton that you can do with this website, but I use it for one very specific reason, and I'm going to show you that now. I just typed in ticker symbol Tesla. If I go to volatility, implied volatility, if you can't tell already, there's a tons of different things you can look at on this website that I actually have never even dived into. I really only use this page, but it's showing you the implied volatility, right? This is an implied volatility graph, and you have the opportunity to turn on the historical implied volatility, the average of the last 252 bars, or 252 is the number of trading days in a year. So this is the average volatility over the last year. And this is useful for understanding what stocks are really moving right now. You want to know for certain strategies, and especially if you're messing with options at all, you need to know this. If the stock is really volatile or not. Is the current IV above the historical IV, or is it below the historical IV? This is very important for knowing when to sell options, when to buy options. You really want to be selling options when the current IV is much higher than the historical, and maybe you want to be buying options if the current IV is much lower than the historical. And it's not only just for options. You want to be holding on to your winners, maybe a little bit more if the volatility is higher, because you know it can make a bigger move. You want to have your stop losses a little bit tighter if the volatility isn't as wide, because you know it's not moving that much anyway. So that's going to afford you the opportunity to tighten your stop losses a little bit. And there's infinite numbers of ways you can make use of this information, but it's something that I look at every day, and it's something that I think can help your trading, once again, for completely free. Now, on this website, you do have to make an account, but it's very easy and you don't have to pay anything. I just linked it to my Facebook that I hardly ever use, and it let me log in and use the website. So keep that in mind, but linked in the description down below, along with all the other websites we've mentioned today. This last one isn't free. I do charge $25 for my information, but it's a video about websites. I'm contractually obligated to talk about my own website, right? Daytradingstrategies.net, link at the top of the description down below, where you can access all of my custom coded strategies, scanners, and indicators. Check it out if you're interested. But that is going to be the video today. Those are websites that you're not going to have to pay a single penny for, that I truly believe help make you a better trader, help give you a larger market breadth of what's going on, why stocks are moving, how stocks are moving, and once again, all for completely free. I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this video, but I'm going to link you all to another video here in which I discuss the 4 steps I would take if I had to learn to start trading right now.